In PTHRP independent pathway, the Indian hedgehog works by binding to the patch protein. The shape of the patch protein is then altered and hence would not be able to inhibit the smoothen protein. The smoothen protein then remains active and prevents the degradation of the glyprotein. Glyprotein is released from microtubules and it remains uncleaved. Intact glyprotein will then enter the nucleus and cause transcription of the hedgehog response genes. When there is no Indian hedgehog, the patch protein inhibits and prevents the smoothen protein from functioning. The smoothen protein is inactive and it causes the degradation of the glyprotein. The glyprotein is then cleaved after it binds to microtubules of responding cells. A portion of the glyprotein enters the nucleus and acts as the transcriptional repressor, causing no transcription of the hedgehog response genes. Hence, this causes the decreased proliferation of chondrocytes and results in short-limb dwarfism. In PTHRP-dependent pathway, endochondral ossification occurs, and during this process, the chondrocytes move through an orderly differentiation program from resting chondrocytes to proliferating chondrocytes, and then pre-hypertrophic chondrocytes, and finally to hypertrophic chondrocytes. The pre-hypertrophic chondrocyte then secretes Indian hedgehog, and this stimulates the PTHRP production, which is synthesized by proliferating chondrocytes. This accelerates the proliferation of periarticular chondrocytes and prevents chondrocyte hypertrophy. The IHH upregulates PTHRP to delay chondrocyte hypertrophy and maintains them in a proliferative state, carefully controlling the rate of long bone growth. Therefore, mutation in IHH causes premature hypertrophic differentiation and results in short-limb dwarfism. So, do you know how the Indian hedgehog affects the developmental process in the embryo?
I don't know.
Hedgehog proteins act as morphogens controlling multiple different developmental processes. Therefore, it affects embryo development up to puberty. When there is deletion in Indian hedgehog, there will be an underexpression of PTHRP in PTHRP-dependent pathway, resulting in extensive hypertrophying of chondrocyte. Therefore, there will be premature hypertrophic differentiation during organogenesis, which then further affects body patterning and development. Whereas in PTHRP-independent pathway, glyprotein is not intact to initiate transcription of Indian hedgehog response genes. Therefore, chondrocytes will not be able to proliferate during body patterning. Both pathways then result in limitation in growth of long bones of the arms and legs, therefore resulting in short stature.
In summary, short-limb dwarfism is known as achondroplasia, and IHH is the main paracrine factor involved in achondroplasia. Achondroplasia can occur in two pathways, which is PTHRP-dependent and PTHRP-independent pathways. Mutation in Indian hedgehog results in no stimulation of PTHRP production in PTHRP-dependent pathway. This results in decreased proliferation and increased hypertrophy. While in PTHRP-independent pathway, there is no transcription of hedgehog response genes, resulting in decreased chondrocyte proliferation. Both pathway mutations will ultimately result in disturbed endochondral ossification during organogenesis and body patterning, which limits the growth of limbs, resulting in a short stature. Hence, it's called short-limb dwarfism.
It's okay, I'm cute anyway. Thank you, Dr. Vico, for the insights.
Created using Powtoon.